Hey, what's up? So the trio is gone. Now I don't think people understand the weight of just what happened. I don't think people understand the weight of the last episode of ever seeing James, Hammond, and Clarkson work together. For people who've grown up with Grand Tour and Top Gear, I think you feel that, you feel the weight of what happened, because this, for most people, for most men, was that one show that you look forward to. You know, the one authentic production that you look forward to, because they were not trying to send any message, they were not trying to add a theme to what they were saying. It was just a simple show that was hyper focused on delivering what's supposed to deliver, hyper focused on just giving you entertainment with cars, never taking itself too seriously, trying to play. And then that chemistry of just three men, how naturally men behave in the real world, you know, and how they treat each other, and how they, you know, how they navigate one or two challenges. So as much as I don't see, yeah, you get 1 or 2, 3 videos on TikTok, you get 1 or 2, 3 videos on X with Clarkson's interview during the screening of the last episode with his friends and people. But I don't think people understand the magnitude of what just happened, because, yeah, older men are going to have a difficult time finding this kind of entertainment. I mean, if you look at YouTube, there are a lot of videos with this kind of, you know, this kind of content, whereby you have a group of guys with cars maybe going on an adventure, but none can actually blend it so well with charismatic characters, good shots, hyper focused on what they're talking about, the cars and the situation that they put the cars in. Most of them will always be derailed by the idea of, this is YouTube, so it needs to be about them, or, oh, this is YouTube, but we have drones, so we need to have beautiful slow drone shots for major part of the show. Or if they are going out with cars, they will focus on the camping aspect of the show, and you wouldn't really get that balance the way the team who are working on Grand Tour and Top Gear were able to do, because there was just a weird balance that was so entertaining. And even when every show ended, you don't feel the weight, or you don't feel like they left out something. It's just so well balanced, you know, like it was well thought through. Like the editing team actually took the time and effort to create a satisfying, you know, a satisfying experience, in that they give you a bit of the three guys, they give you a bit of very beautiful shots, they give you a bit of the cars, then they now give you the challenge, you know, and can these old men actually survive? I know that Jeremy and James May's back are totally dismantled by the rough roads that they have to go through, but man, I'm going to miss these guys. And I was wondering if there was a way that you can actually bring them. There's a way that you can actually bring them back, because I just, yeah, it's going to be a very, yeah, I know that we're going to be accustomed to the change, and we're going to go back and watch all the Top Gear episodes, we're going to go back to watch all the Grand Tour episodes. But then what? Where do we, what are we going to be watching? Because think about it, there is no really other entertainment out there that is geared towards men. Everything today has to have a message about empowering women, or this other diversity, inclusion, all these other things. There's nothing wrong with that. But the core of entertainment is escapism, you know, stupid things. It doesn't have to reflect our modern world. It doesn't have to reflect what people are going through. Yes, there's a space for that, and that is the festivals. It's not what I don't want to come home, especially Netflix, man. I don't know why people don't talk about how messed up Netflix is, because Netflix is trying to please everyone. Every time I come on Netflix, I can hardly find something good to watch. When I really just want to sit down and just enjoy something, enjoy the story without now having people force me out to watch something that is diverse, or something that includes everyone, or something that is geared towards making women look like they're the hero, rather than actually just focusing on a good story and going like, no, we are not going to try to tell you anything, we're just going to focus on creating a super good story. You know, it's not about the men, it's not about the women, it's not about including all these other cultures and people. This is just movies. This is just a good story, this is just an entertaining arc, these are just entertaining characters that you just enjoy watching. Do you know how difficult that is to find on Netflix? Yeah, and on all these other streaming services. It's just rare and difficult to find them. That's why I find myself recycling the same thing. I find myself looking forward to old movies. In fact, every time I usually just subscribe on Netflix because I want to see what they're going to bring the next, and because I have to review stuff. But mostly I will look forward to old movies on Netflix because there's nothing new that they can give us that is actually good, that is pro story, that is pro experience. It's pro all these other things outside the viewer experience. Because now they don't look at viewer experience, they look at how many people, how many eyeballs can we put on our screen. What's the cost of that? We don't care about that. Just how many eyeballs do we need? In fact, if babies became a thing, you'd find babies in every single movie. If purple became a thing, you'd see purple in every single Netflix movie. In fact, all their thumbnails would be in purple. But that doesn't equal to a good experience. So that's why I just don't know what will be there anymore. Because, man, you know, and I'm not saying that Amazon does a good job, but there's a kind of a balance, you know, where you go, like you have The Boys, you have Invisible, you have those manly shows that just step away from, you know, from the noise of the modern world. So yeah, it's a sad moment in entertainment history, and I wish these guys the best. I know that we're going to have Clarkson in Clarkson Farm. We are going to have James in Our Man In, which is actually very, very entertaining. It's actually very good. Our Man in India is fantastic. Our Man in Japan is fantastic. Then we have Hammond doing some really weird things. I saw him on YouTube training his daughter how to drive a rally car, Subaru rally car. That was pretty cool. And yeah, they're doing all these other things. But yeah, it's a tragic day for men who actually enjoy good manly entertainment. So basically that's it. Remember to always watch what you enjoy and enjoy what you watch. I shall see you on the next one. And yeah, Top Gear Grand Tour fans, I'm so sorry for you guys. And myself too, because that's one thing that I was looking forward to yearly. But now it's gone. So yes, that's it.